back to my channel. So sorry we couldn't record anything last weekend. We had the stomach flu, which, or stomach bug as some people call it, go through the house, and thankfully it was just Killian and I that seemed to get affected by it, so that's good. But I did have a number of things planned to film, which included like a Christmas cleanup. As you can see from the background, it's like a total mess. My Christmas is not cleaned up yet, and I really, like, it's annoying to me because it's January 12th and we still have a tree up and a bunch of stuff. But so this morning I'm taking some time this morning to work on cleanup because yuck. And we have a lot of stuff everywhere, so I think over the course of the next few weekends, like when I get some spare time between classes and all the other wonderful things that I'm doing, I'm gonna go pop in and do some cleaning out of things, because our toy bins need to be cleaned out. We have Killian's clothes need to be cleaned out. I might try to do that today, this morning, as well as clean out his clothes. But I am excited to show you some of that clean out process and kind of maybe inspire you to do some of this kind of cleaning out yourself. I find that winter is the best time for me to regroup and re-clean out, because by the spring and summer I'm more outside than inside, and that's what I need to do. So this guy wants to say hi. What are you doing? Oh, are you daddy? Are you daddy at the office? Are you being daddy at the office? Oh, whoa! Ooh. Whippering it up, whippering it up. Looks so cute, honey. Looking so cute, honey. Yes. Alright, so I am starting off the cleaning with the tree, because the way I organized my stuff is not great. I do like this shadow action with the sun in my face. But anyway, so I am starting off with the tree, so I can get rid of that stuff and just kind of organize some of the things while I put the rest of the decorations away. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes. Let's get started. Anyway, so this is the carnage of having a tree, a real tree in your house. Look at all these needles. I can't even look at this. These are all needles. And now I know why people have fake trees. But Chris is busy, very busy cleaning all of this up. Oh, it's like everywhere. It's over here too. Chris is everywhere.
I know.
Because you've had two and that's enough, okay?
When did I have another one?
Alright, so it is several hours later. I have to say that Chris did most of the cleanup. I cleaned up the rest of like this stuff that was on the tree and took the lights down and everything, and I didn't film all of that because it was like super boring to watch after a while. But then, yeah.
Can I have a list?
Okay, just one, okay. Yeah. So then what we ended up doing was we took the tree out. I showed that like quick footage of how many, all the needles. So I'm just gonna give you a quick scan and let you know what we're dealing with now. So this is the tabletop. We took pretty much everything off. I put like this little heart that we have for Valentine's Day. This is still kind of a little bit of a mess, so I've got to put this away. I didn't have a container to put this in, and we threw out the box. So I've got that going on, and then over here we were able to clean this up. Over here in this cabinet, I am going to be going through the stuff either tomorrow or next weekend and cleaning out a bunch of the craft supplies we don't need. As we come along here, we've got, this is cleaned up, it's clear space now. This is cleaned up, clear space. That's really nice. And if we walk over in here, let's see, we still have some toys here. I'm going to try to figure out where that's going to go. Let me put some light on here. And then in here, as you can see, it's like a total disaster mess with all of the toys. this is the cleaning job, the big cleaning job I have next. In the meantime though, the tree is gone and everything is super awesomely cleaned up. Like every needle, just about every needle, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, over here we have like a total disaster mess. And if you saw any of my videos from last year, you know that this is what happens every year. In fact, this is way better than it was last year when we cleaned out the place. So this playroom space, I once again need to go through everything and decide what we need, what we don't need, and throw out the things that we don't need, especially if they're broken or for something we haven't used too much. Give it to donation because it's getting ridiculous. So this at least is the main area I have to clean. I have to clean out through some of Killian's clothes because some of his clothes are just too small now, but they're still in his drawer. So, and then the craft cabinet. So I am thinking that this may be waiting because I don't have a lot of time tomorrow, and honestly I don't want to have to go through this all day. I might just devote a weekend to just this space, but this weekend I'm hoping to get to the craft cabinet and then Killian's clothes. So hopefully tomorrow morning I'll be able to do that. So stay tuned. All right, so hello, it's Sunday. It's a super busy day yesterday, which was really nice, really awesome and satisfying day. This morning got up a little later than expected, but needed the rest, so it was fine. Last night I was actually watching Homecoming, which is like a Prime original that's been getting a lot of awards. And I was like literally falling asleep to it. I normally don't do that, so I just shut it off and went to sleep, like literally in my clothes. I went to sleep in my clothes. That's how tired I was. But anyway, all good things. So this morning I wanted to at least get one small project done. I think I mentioned that to you. So I went through Killian's drawers and cleaned out some of his clothes. I got to, looks pretty full, but these are his nanites. I realized he has plenty of nanites. This is his cleaned out nanites. And then because we're in winter time, but sometimes we get warm weather, I kept summer clothes over on one section and then all his other stuff on the other. And we really, I mean, I probably need some more tops. I have some stuff in the wash, but I really culled it down. And then his pants, look at this. He barely has any pants here. He only has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pants. And one of them is even questionable, but he does have a ton of pants in the laundry. So I think that will fill up. These are shorts that fit him when he's ready, but we really like culled down. I pulled a bunch of crazy stuff out of that, just put some towels and like a top that's too big for him right now. So I took a full bin of clothes out of everywhere. I still have to go through his socks. His socks are kind of all over the place, and it's definitely something like when I look to pick out socks for him, sometimes I'm like, I don't even have an option, or I don't know, or I have to match socks. So I still have to go through that. Running out of time here. Went through, switched out a couple things, and another like his you know, extra stuff like robes and stuff like that. I still need to go through this section, which actually when Nolan was younger we used the same setup here, and it was so super messy. Like this is full. I've got a lot of stuff here, but it's not super messy. But I do have stuff that needs to go. Like I need to put a bin together of auxiliary stuff, like any of my nursing creams and stuff like that, shawls, things like that that I can kind of put aside in case anyone needs it or anything comes up in the future. And let me just see here. This actually, I can throw this away. But I have like nursing pads and stuff like that that honestly could come in really handy for anybody that I know. I work with the prenatal population almost exclusively at this point. So I've got a lot of stuff in the event that someone needs anything or we need to pull together resources to help someone out that needs stuff, because all this stuff is so expensive. So I don't want to throw stuff away if I have nursing pads that are all packaged and nice and fine and not opened. That seems kind of silly. And but anyway, the other stuff, like I have to go through his shoes. I have shoes from way back, and I think if I can go through his shoe bin, like I'll show you his shoe bin here if you can even see it. It's like really full, and he is, now he's just wearing his blue Converse all the time, but he still fits in his white Converse. So he has like a couple pairs of shoes and slippers, 2 pairs of slippers to wear. So he doesn't really need that stuff. This is this open. So I've got like an Enfamil. Like he didn't do formula really, but yeah, it's opened. So I gotta throw this out too. I'm not gonna give an open thing of Enfamil to anybody, you know, that kind of is kind of silly. But those kinds of things I'll get rid of. I mean, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, spend a little time with the fam because I need to teach a couple classes this afternoon and then go food shopping and then call it a day. Sunday nights for me have been a really lovely time to edit this video so I can get up for Monday, but also to plan out my week and plan out my sequencing for the week. So it's been really lovely to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna just wrap this up today because anything else happening today would definitely be bonus footage, but probably it's gonna be pretty everyday kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what we did to start our Christmas clean out. I will definitely film. I think I'm gonna try to take a day off this week so I can clean up the kids' room, the playroom, and get some other things done. Like I need to do my quarterly taxes and stuff like that. So I need like a catch-up day. So I think I'm gonna take a day off the office to do that. But anyway, I will do some filming around that time as well so you can see the cleanup, the part 2 of the Christmas cleanup and the kids stuff. So thank you so much for watching my channel. Please let me know if you're doing any cleanup projects for the winter time. I think this is a really great time of year to go through your stuff and figure out what needs to stay and what needs to go. I hope you have a really great week. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. I'll also be coming up with some sit-down conversation pieces, including my 5 favorites of the winter, and I am just so excited to share all of that with you. So thank you so much. Namaste. Have a great week.